What's up, cool kids? John here from What's Johnny Watching? Well, I'm back at it again because my friend Huck over at Huck's Pop Culture Cafe has issued yet another challenge to us in the physical media community. This time, Huck wants to know what our top 5 favorite TV duos are. Well, I've seen a lot of TV and it was kind of hard to narrow it down, but I've got my top 5 favorite and I can't wait to show you guys what they are. But before I get into it, don't forget to hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it would greatly help out the channel. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. The way you'll be able to know when I keep uploading more of these, which I think you'll like. So, without further ado, let's kick this off with number 5. It's Ren Hoek and Stimson J. Cat in the Ren and Stimpy Show. This show had no business being on Nickelodeon when it aired. Just the raunchy humor, the adult themes, but I absolutely loved it. Everyone loved it, except for that John Kricfalusi, that piece of shit. But anyway, Stimpy and Ren, you could, if you've seen the show, then you know that Ren really does not like Stimpy. He's always verbally abusive to him and physically abusive to him. He can't stand him. And Stimpy, he just, the sun rises and sets with Ren. But in the end, they really love each other. They really like each other. It's so funny with both of them. I absolutely love it. Number 4 is a show that aired during the 80s, towards the late 80s. And it's one of my favorite TV shows that I've ever seen. And it's Al and Peg Bundy and Married with Children. This show really kicked off the Fox network. A lot of people say it was The Simpsons, but no, it was Married with Children. When you see Al, who is just a broken down shoe salesman, and his wife, who's just lazy, she smokes and just watches TV, eats bonbons. Al really hates the life that he has, but he truly loves his wife. I absolutely love these two. This is at the other end of the spectrum when you think about family dynamic TV shows, because we all know what number 1 is going to be. It's going to be The Cosby Show, and this is on the other end of that spectrum, Married with Children. I love Married with Children. Now, number 3 was a show that aired during the mid-2000s, and it took a while for it to kind of gain some traction, and then it started winning all these awards and whatnot. But my number 3 is Jack Donaghy and Liz Lemon for 30 Rock. Just the way that Liz and Jack play off one another, it's they're kind of like an old married couple. But in the end, you know, it's a boss and subordinate relationship. But they really do care for each other. They love each other in a platonic way. You know, Jack makes that very clear that, you know, good Lord, you know, I date supermodels. I don't want to date you. I've had better. But they love each other. They care about each other. They get each other out of jams. They rely on one another. You know, more than a employer-employee relationship should be. But this is my number 3. Now, number 2, it is in my opinion, the greatest sitcom or greatest TV show that's ever been aired. And it is Jerry Seinfeld and Cosmo Kramer from Seinfeld. Ever since we see Kramer just knock on Jerry's door and he comes in, to him bursting through the door in seasons later, you can't think of one without thinking of the other. Kramer's an annoying neighbor. He always comes over and steals Jerry's food, but they care for one another, and it's like a symbiotic relationship with Jerry and Kramer. One of the best performances on screen for these two. I absolutely love Seinfeld, and I absolutely love Kramer and Jerry together. Now we're down to number 1, and for those of you who like Seinfeld, you should like this show. And it's Frank Reynolds, Charlie Kelly, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This is Seinfeld on crack. Danny DeVito and Charlie Day. They, if you haven't seen the show, you really need to check it out. Charlie and Frank they live together. Frank is a millionaire. Charlie lives in Section 8 housing in Philadelphia. They sleep on a pull-out couch when there's 2 other bedrooms in their apartment. They play pranks on one another, but they really care about each other. They have these schemes where they try to pull off against other members of the gang. They go out and they boil denim that they found under a bridge. I mean, it's like a father-son relationship. And Charlie keeps questioning whether or not Frank's his real dad. And Frank says, no, I'm not. But this is Danny DeVito's best performance on screen, at least on TV. I absolutely love both of them. If you haven't seen this show, you need to check it out. It's great. So that's it. That's my top 5. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And also, if you guys would like to participate in this, go ahead and do it. Make your own video. I will leave a link to Huck's channel down in the description. That way you guys can go and leave him what your top 5 would be. So yeah, also, don't forget to hit that like and hit that subscribe button. Oh, and there's one more thing I'm thinking of. Oh, what are you watching today?